I'm happy. Alright, what's up, my friends? Welcome our last deck of the day on our crazy War of a Spark modern day. That's right, War of a Spark has gonna have perhaps the biggest impact a set's had in Modern in a long time. There are a lot of cards for Modern in War of a Spark, and we're playing a few of them right now. Now, Neoform's mostly gotten press as a combo piece. You get your Allosaurus Rider, and you get your Grizzlebrand. And if you want to see that deck, I play that deck on Monday on CoolStuffInc.com. That is Monday the 13th, for those who are watching on YouTube and are in the future. How's the future? Is it nice? Is it cool? Cool. Combo deck, that's something else. This is essentially just a synergistic beatdown deck. This deck has sort of existed before. The Evolve creatures in Cloudfin Raptor and Experiment 1 and to a lesser extent Pelt Collector, and then cards like Young Wolf and the Undying creatures paired up with cards like Pongify. So the goal here is to just kill our own creatures. So you kill your Young Wolf, you get a 2/2 and a 3/3 for 2 mana total. You also trigger all your Explore things, and Explore your Evolve things multiple times. And what's Neoform doing here? We only have 3 cards that cost more than 2 mana. Well, when we're sacrificing our Voice of Resurgence or our Strangleroot Geist, in a similar fashion to Pongify, we get to go find one of our good 3-drops. We get to get a token for Voice of Resurgence. The voice token's huge, triggers all of our Evolve stuff. Rallier can get back the Voice. Deputy can kill stuff. And then Evolutionary Sage, another new card from War of a Spark, can go bananas with land drops, proliferating all of our counters and stuff, just doing crazy, crazy things. Also, once we sideboard, we get access to a whole host of silver bullets. Lavinia against Tron. We have our Gaddock Teeg main deck against Tron and Wrath of God and stuff like that. Kataki, Knight of Autumn, Geist Saint Traft, Eidolon of Rhetoric, Aven Mindcensor, etc., etc. So, 21 lands, 3 canopies, just a straightforward beatdown deck, honestly. We also can, of course, use Pongify to kill their creatures if we have to, but mostly we're here to target our own stuff. Sidisi's Faithful is kind of cool. Just a wacky, wild deck. This deck was built by Cave Dan. We've played 2 Cave Dan decks today, both 5-0 lists from Magic Online. Only change I made was to put the Gaddock Teeg in the main deck, because I feel like having that will just help so many matchups with only 1 card slot, and it doesn't hurt us at all. So worst case, it's a bear, it doesn't hurt us. So that's the deck. Let's battle. Played a lot of fun decks today if you missed them. We played the Mono Blue Commandeer Pitch deck. We played a Black-White Devotion deck, which did really well. Legend Taxes. The Niv Mizzet Reborn deck was really cool. It's been fun. It's been fun. A lot of crazy new stuff happening in Modern. And we've been doing the rounds, if you will. Keith. That's 1 year, Keith.
Thanks for all the great content over the past year. Looking forward to all the great things sure to come.
Keith, you the bomb. Show some love in chat for Keith. That's a 1 year resubscription. To many more, my friend. You great. Play some Ancestral Visions plus Dreadhorde Anarchist. That is kind of gas. Dreadhorde Anarchist is another really awesome card in Modern that is going to make an impact, most likely. It's a powerful Magic card. We shall see what that card does, but it is pretty sweet. I want to remind everyone to hop on over to Twitter. Give me a follow at JimDavisMTG. That's right, JimDavisMTG. Keep track of all my streams and stuff. I was on the Cedric Phillips's Deep Analysis podcast twice, recorded live in Richmond. The final episode is literally just me and Ross playing Jin. And Cedric came over. He's like, hey, can I record you guys? He's like, yeah, sure. So it's me and Ross playing Jin, like 2 old men, talking about the tournament and stuff. A lot of fun. Check it out. And, of course, follow me. And, come on. It's great. It's good stuff. Twitter's fun. Give me a follow at JimDavisMTG. We got a match here or what? Jeez. Come on. Also check out CoolStuffInc.com. My article went up today, so we'll just do that too. Article giving grading the Planeswalkers on their week one results in SCG Richmond. Check it out. Standard report card for the Planeswalkers. CoolStuffInc.com. Written article every Friday. A video article every Monday. Also, of course, the best place to get your card games, board games, miniatures, role-playing games, supplies, you name it. It's all on there. Use promo code JIM5 for 5% off your next order. Alright, let's go. Okay. Young Wolf, Pelt Collector. Alright, this hand's fine. Plenty of mulligans we're going to keep. We got Pelt Collector and Strangleroot Geist. Young Wolf. Mountain. Simian Spirit Guide. Simian Spirit Guide. Blood Moon. No, Desperate Ritual. Oh, great. This turn 1 Chandra. Turn 1 Hazoret. Alright, cool. Fun. I guess we're actually, like, okay against this because we have our Undying creatures. But, yeah, turn 1 Hazoret. Pretty fun. Good thing they mulliganed, I suppose. Alright. So I guess we just, Breeding Pool. Does Pongify exile or destroy? I think they destroy, right? Alright, we'll just play our Experiment 1. Or no, Pelt Collect. No, Experiment 1. We do have Deputy of Detention in our hand, so 1 Chump Blocker 2, and then, they can't cast these spells, they don't have any lands. That's funny. Alright, we're 12. This is our white source. Just taste it. They're not going to burn us out. Pelt Collector. Young Wolf. Little Yeezy. Okay. That's gas. Okay. So we Neoform our wolf. I need this necklace up.
Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
We get Sidisi's Faithful, right? Is it It has to be exactly the mana cost? Okay. Avatar, Resolute, Gaddock Teeg, Strangleroot Geist, or Voice of Resurgence. Voice is pretty good. I can also just Deputy, but we Avatar, we get to make a big boom boom. That's true. Let me just hold the... No, we get Sage. I'll just look and see what we got. Just do it. I've been streaming for 10 hours. We're just going to do it. Alright, Undying. That comes back. Triggers our evolves. And then we get Voice, Strangleroot, Gaddock Teeg, or Avatar. Avatar does trigger everything. That's really good, actually. Yeah, we got an Avatar here. Getcha. Draw step stop. I don't need that for. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Magus the Moon. It's actually kind of a problem. I probably should have fetched a forest, actually. For Temple Garden? Yeah, that was dumb. I don't know why I did that. That was really stupid. Alright, 3... Oh, that was really dumb. I forgot about Blood Moon. I mean, we attack with everything. They block a 3/3. It takes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're one short of killing them, but then the Avatar kills them the following turn. We can't die to Hazoret, though. They block this, take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go to 1, untap, and just kill us. They have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can't do that. What if we attack with the Avatar and both 3/3s and try and chump Hazoret? They block a 3/3. They take 10. That's pretty good, actually. Also, we just get a spot where they have to block with Magus the Moon. That's pretty good, too. Let's do that. They don't have to block with Magus, no. Township is just not usable, I don't think. Alright, so they go to a happy, healthy 3 life. And wait to see what they do. Yeah. That's a brave wolf, right? If I attack with everything, they just take it and go to 1. The Undying Wolf is a 2/2. So they go to 1, untap, pitch a card to Hazoret, attack, and they kill us. They have a Lightning Bolt, and they're targeting Experiment 1. That's a very weird card to target. It's also a weird time to do it. Okay. Sure. So now Avatar attacks, they can block with Avatar. They block with Eidolon and Hazoret. And they kill my Avatar, I kill Eidolon, and then we're in pretty bad shape. If I attack with the Wolf also, Hazoret blocks Wolf. Hazoret has to block the Avatar. It's only 6 toughness. I think I can just attack with everything, right? Attack with everything. Hazoret has to block Avatar. Still needs 3 more, a second blocker there. Yeah, they have to block. Magus the Moon has to die here, so attack with everything. And then post-combat, we can just Deputy the Hazoret. Avatar is kind of nice. Land first to be untapped. I mean, I don't need an untapped land. I just have, I guess I have Sage. I guess Sage doesn't really matter, but I mean, this kills them. So, yeah, it's got Trample. They're dead. All right, cool. Trample. Lots of words on these weird cards. You did. So, didn't play around Blood Moon. Didn't get punished. Beat turn 1 Hazoret. Let's do this. We're going to want Knight of Autumn and Knight of Autumn. I guess Path. What do these do? So, Hybridization destroys. Pongify destroys. Gaddock Teeg just turns off like Chandra. They're a Chalice deck too. I'm gonna want to cut some of these ones. Let's cut like. I think Sidisi's Faithful is pretty bad. Let's get some Pongify effects too, honestly. I don't think these Pongify effects are very good against them. I just need to play stuff that I can cast, honestly. I think Ooze is fine. I want Path too, honestly. I guess Path is a 1-drop too. Fortunately, Blood Moon's pretty good against us. We only have one basic forest. Alright. Let's try this, I guess. I'm not going to bring in Path. I kind of want to for, like, Rabble Mastery stuff. We have so many creatures, it's probably okay. Let's try this. Deputy Sage. Yeah. Yikes. That is a scary mana base. Alright, we're gonna mulligan. Alright, I mean I can fetch a forest here. That's something. Just gonna bottom it. Huh. Turn 1 Cranko. This is a fun deck to play against. They just have 19 Spirit Guides every game. I don't know if we can beat turn 1 Cranko, so I guess we're dead. Turn 1 Cranko seems much better than turn 1 Hazoret. So I guess it'll be a 3-4. Yeah, that's a problem. What happens when they don't draw 2 Spirit Guides every game? That's what I want to know. Alright. Not sure if I plays Dryad Arbor either. Dryad Arbor seems kind of in this deck. So, like, if they have an Abrade, you probably can't win. I think we're just blocking here. Wow. I mean, Elvish Spirit Guy would make that Neoform Gristlebrand deck much, much better. Like, a lot better. Pelt Collector? Alright, this is fine. Like, we're taking some damage here, but obviously the Ooze is ready to roll next turn, so we got tons of defenders for these Goblin tokens. Once we untap with Ooze, we're feeling pretty good. Yeah, these all-in-red decks are pretty silly. Strangleroot Geist. Let's attack with just the Ooze, I think. I kind of want them to just trade off a bunch of Goblin tokens, honestly. We have Ooze number 2, so. Alright, we're going to play Ooze number 2 post-combat. I don't think they'll have Anger of the Gods. It's kind of a weird card for them to have. Gonna play everything. They have anger. I'll be impressed, honestly. A braid? Sure. Voice of Resurgence. Alright, so we're just going to eat 2. Alright, well now we have some pretty good attacks too. We can start getting in now, I think. I'm still fine trading Ooze for 4 tokens and also gaining 2 life. Sure. Sure. It's fine. Works for me. Nice clean board. We got the Stuffskis. We got the Ooze. We got Strangleroot Geist. Feeling good. Magus of the Moon. Right on time. You got it. Okay. So this is a creature mountain. Sure. Can't cast many more spells. I don't think it matters. I think the Scavenging Ooze is going to go coast to coast. Goblin Chain Whirler. Coming in. They have to chump block.
Hi.
Yep. Nice Chain Whirler. The old 5 toughness will really get you, you know? Sure. I mean, they're just like in the abyss right now, so that's pretty good for us. I can't really cast much. Don't really need to cast much. Yep. Yep. Not sure what their plan is for the Scavenging Ooze. Like, they need to like double spell to kill it, I guess, or something. I don't even know. Max the Moon, sure. I guess Bridge would be annoying. We don't actually have an answer to Bridge, so just hope that doesn't happen, I guess. They have 4 cards in hand, too, so... Ooh. Are we free? No. Yeah, I should play the I mean, I think they would block ever. They've been pretty interested in keeping the Magus in play. Probably should play that first though, so if they did block, it would grow. Yep. Turn one Hazard deck goes down. Bant Evolvey stuff. Deck sweet. Let's keep going. Seems like we're a little heavy on the whole Pongify thing, but yeah, this hand's pretty dope. Ryan, stop blasting out about counterfeits. Come on, stop being an edgelord in chat. Let's go, opponent. I got some evolving to do. And exploiting. And undying. Opponent mulligans to 5. Alright. Breeding pool's fine. So, Wolf Faithful or Voice of Resurgence also good. Swamp. Basic Swamp. Okay. Neoform. That's pretty cool too. Alright, that's dope. Let's set up for a pretty cool turn 3 here, I guess. And Temple Garden is good. Next turn's pretty dope. So no, counterfeits are not fine. What with all the blood moons? God. Why is everyone being so rude? Counterfeits are never fine ever. That is literally how the game dies. Proxies are fine. When I proxy something, it's fine. Counterfeits are not fine. End of story. There is no discussion. Man, Blood Moon's just... What's all these Blood Moon Chalice decks over and over and over again? I can't wait till they die to our Grizzly Bears. I did not fetch a basic because they went Swamp. And I just didn't even consider the fact that they'd be playing Blood Moon in their deck. Now, you don't use counterfeits as proxy. You can use proxies as proxies if your store allows it. Alright, well, I mean, they are 10. So, the bear beatdown plan is kind of working. We shall see. Do. Alright. One more turn. The hell's in their hand? I mean, they got to trigger this bad boy? They are going to trigger that bad boy. Oh my god. They are So dumb. They have Kolaghan's commanded in combat, targeting my evolved creature, getting me a token, which is going to evolve the creature, therefore it's not going to die, and then we're going to discard a card that we can't even cast anyway. I've seen some things in my life. That one takes the cake. That is something. That is something else. If they had just done it on their turn, we probably couldn't win. Voice of Resurgence. Don't want to cast stuff on your opponent's turn if you don't have to. Alright, nice turn 2 Blood Moon that locked me out of every card in my deck. I cast a 1 mana 2/2 and a 2 mana 2/2. And we won the game. I'll take that. That's justice for those Blood Moon Chalice players. That is some serious justice. Alright, Ooze, Night, Reflector Geist. Take out a lot of these Pongify effects, which don't seem very good. Want to cut Gaddock Teeg. The Faithfuls are probably bad. I don't know what the hell they're doing, honestly. Might have like Pack Ratters. Maybe I'll keep those in, I guess. Let's cut like a Young Wolf, maybe. No. Pelt Collector. Sure. Rakdos control Chandra's and Liliana's. The old Liliana Blood Moon deck. Well, if they get a Blood Moon, I can't cast anything, so alright, that's fine. We fetch Forest. We can cast a few things. Got some Neoform action, got some Young Wolf stuff. Got things to do, you know? Yep, Mother's Day Sunday.
What the hell is that? Garage!
Night of Autumn can kill Chalice, though. Or Ensnaring Bridge. Alright, here it comes. Brutality? They fetched a Blood Crypt. Brutality. Full drain on the Brutality. Alright, they get our Neoform, I guess. I mean, like, we just have creatures, you know? They discarded a Blood Moon and a Hazoret. But they fetched a Blood Crypt, so this is weird. Some weird stuff going on here. Yeah, respect. We went 5-0 with Kilogerm's Black-White Devotion deck. That'll be on YouTube. Check it out. Narset deck wasn't very good. The pitch deck was cool. It went 2-3. It was cool, but it's kind of eh. Okay. Why'd you fetch Blood Crypt then? Alright, well, once again our opponent played Blood Moon with 2 cards in hand, and we're hopefully just going to play stuff and kill them, honestly. Like, here, have an Evolution Sage. Attack for 2. Does Wizards make money off the secondary market? I mean, not directly, but the fact that I can go to a StarCityGames.com and buy a deck makes me much more likely to go to a Grand Prix or an FNM or something You know, it's not like direct. Like Star City doesn't pay them a fee to have a secondary market. Experiment 1. That's pretty fine, I guess. Alright, I mean, attack you. It's Colligan's command again. Yep. Sure, that's true also. Like, the more cards he will pre-order, the more boxes Star City has to buy to fulfill those orders, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, obviously the secondary market existing is good for Wizards as a whole. Alright, I mean, I'm just going to keep playing crappy creatures attacking you until you die, because I can't cast any spells. It's Colligan's command again? Alright. Discard spells and Blood Moon don't really go very well together. You know, I'm discarding cards that I just can't cast anyway. So they're choosing to kill my Strangleroot Geist and evolve. Okay. Does this mean they have like Damnation or something? I mean, what am I gonna do, you know? You got Damnation? So I have a 2/2 if you do. It's Blood Moon players, you know? What are they doing? Are they casting Brutality? I mean, Brutality to like kill Strangleroot Geist and drain, I guess, is fine. But alright. Brutality, discarding Liliana to drain. This Liliana's bad against young Wheezy here. Alright, you're at 8. That's going to make it really hard to win. I don't think we can win anymore. We can't cast any spells that aren't Young Wolf or Experiment 1. And eventually they will just shock us to death with their Hazoret. Obviously, I can see this game. We're like 98% to lose, and I I have a stream for 10 hours. I ain't wasting time just sitting here doing nothing. I can't cast anything. I can't remove Blood Moon. I can only cast 1/1s. Maybe they mess up an attack or something, but it's just not going to happen. Ain't nobody got time for that, alright? I've got to explain myself. I guess drawing Scavenging Ooze would have been fine, but we still can't get past the Hazoret, you know? Can't kill a Blood Moon. What do you want from me? That's super awkward. Knight also kills Chalice the Void and Ensnaring Bridge, so... That's good. We can Neoform on 2. What will we get? Avatar, Gaddock Teeg, Strangleroot, Voice of Resurgence. There's not much to really get on 2. Swamp again. Alright, I think we're going to go for the turn 3 Neoform. They have turn 2 Blood Moon again. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. There's not much I can actually fetch that makes that better anyway, so... Like, getting a basic forest and playing Young Wolf, or getting a basic forest and Neoforming are both pretty bad, so... Alright, here we go. You got Blood Moon again. Rex Sage better than Knight? I mean... Against specifically Blood Moon, yes, Rex Sage is better. But in almost all other scenarios, Knight is better. It's not more... How is it more versatile? Knight of Autumn is literally one of the most versatile cards you can have. Rex Sage is 1/3 of a Knight of Autumn. Chalice on 1. Absolutely. Windswept Heath. Okay. So we can Geist or we can Neoform for what? Whatever we want, really. Rallier's pretty good. Just casting Geist is also pretty good. But Young Wolf into... Yeah, that's pretty good. We get a Rallier to get back the voice. We get a huge token. That feels pretty good. That puts the most power in play for sure. And like they're so far off Ensnaring Bridge, we just kill them in 2 turns. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Expo fan, thanks for watching, my friend. Good luck in your draft. Expo fan, I'm feeling it. You're going to open a Liliana. Pack 2. So make sure you're black going into pack 2, alright? Renegade Rallier. Get back. Voice of Resurgence. Even has a counter on it. I always forget the counterpart. Alright. That's a lot of stuff. It's your turn. Oh, that was a Chalice of Blame, idiot. Whatever. I mean, now I can't really Blood Moon because, like, we just have 8, 9, 10, 11 power in play. So, yes, I'm drinking water. I'm hydrated, don't you worry. I'm going to be fine. So I've peed like 6 times this stream. Yeah, that's why I did that. So I draw Scavenging Ooze. It's right where I want it to be. Absolutely. Bay's got it. I know what I'm doing. I ain't no dummy. Expo fan, never complain about not subbing. I'm just happy you're here, my friend. Subbing's a bonus. So thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it very, very much. Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime. That's dope. What are they even doing here? It looks like you're casting Brutality, but they're going to kill my Young Wolf. And they're going to double escalate. Okay. Sure. I did. I mean, Anger won't even do it. I guess Anger actually would do it. Anger would be a blowout. This would obviously shrink. I mean, they got Anger, I guess. Nope, they got Double Swamp. Nice mana-based Blood Moon deck. Cool. So we are now, what's that, 2-0? Book it, 2-0 with Bant Evolves stuff. And even though we can't cast a single spell through Blood Moon, basically, we beat 2 Blood Moon decks in a row. That's pretty dope. Drown in Sorrow. Yeah. Let's go. Round 3. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Mulligan skis. On the play too. Ugh. I mean, if we draw any land, our hand is kind of fine. Yeah, I was gonna keep. We have a scry. Bottom. Experiment 1 over Pelt Collector. Why no more London Mulligan? They're trying it at Magic Online. It was an experiment. How's our deck fare against a sleight of hand deck? Either Storm or Phoenix? I mean, Thing in the Ice seems pretty hard to beat, but... I'm dying. I'm okay. Don't call the police. I'm alright. Gonna need a land stat. Alright, yeah, this is a problem. Oh boy. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, I mean, not drawing lands kind of stinks, obviously. We got the Ponger for the Thing in the Ice, but... Discard Arclight Phoenix. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know why Dryad Arbor's in this deck. That one I don't get at all. Alright, let's go to the next game. Like, Dryad Arbor doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't trigger your Evolve stuff. It doesn't, like, really do anything. I guess you can fetch it so you can Pongify it, make it a 3/3. That's pretty awful. It just seems really bad. Like, if you ever draw Dryad Arbor, you know. Alright, so that obviously stunk. Let's, what is this damn thing? Let's obviously bring in some Paths and some Scavenging Oozes and a Reflector Mage. I'm cool with Geist Saint Traft. Eidolon of Rhetoric. We want to cast a lot of spells ourselves, so I don't like that. I'm just gonna cut the Arbor itself, actually. It's basically like less than land. And I still think there's any Pongify effects. Especially because, like, if they're gonna be bouncing everything, it's really bad. I just think there's too many of this effect. I'm gonna cut like 2 of these. And then we can cut like, I guess like a Pelt Collector. Gaddock Teeg is bad. And maybe Deputy's bad too. They just have lightning bolts and stuff in their deck. It's just gonna die. Let's do that. Did my voice drop? What do you mean? We're here. We're live. On the telly. Come on. Come on. Suddenly Pandas. What's up, Suddenly Pandas? How you doing? Yeah, we're 10 hours deep. We're past 10 hours deep. Noble Hierarch is pretty sweet, honestly, but not for rabbing, more for just like double spelling. But I don't know. It's definitely not part of your best draws, probably. Come on, Zack Attack. Let's go.
Imperial troops have entered the base. Imperial troops have entered.
Deck's cool. We're 2-0. Our opponent is taking for actual ever. And we haven't seen a land yet. Like to mulligan again, but Zack Attack won't let us. There we go. Mulligan. Alright. Alright, go to the bottom. Bottom, bottom, bottom. And obviously, Bird is much worse than Hierarch in our Bant deck. Like, we get a runner land here, probably okay. But runner lands. Here we go. Sad Panda. Sidisi's Faithful. What a card. I tire of your prattle and your face. Pyromancer's Ascension. Oh, we drew a land. Cool. Okay. It's a good land to draw, too, honestly. Let it rip. I did not bring in a Enchantment Destroyer. No Knight of Autumns. Thought Scour themselves. Like, missing that one land drop's really tough. We just, like, gave them an entire extra turn head start. Now they have Arclight back. Yeah, this is just brutal. I mean, decks play Vapor Snag sometimes, and Sidisi's Faithful is basically the same thing. Just, you know, on a different angle. Alright, I can Neoform basically any card in my deck. Are there any cards I actually want to get? I mean, just getting the 3/2 to get back the Strangleroot Geist is kind of... No, I can't do that because then I'll get back the... Yeah, the Geist just persists. We didn't bring an Eidolon. We brought a Reflector Mage. That's like kind of medium. Sidisi's Faithful's also kind of medium here. Avatar the Resolute's not very good either. Like if we just voice and say go and they're able to start pyromancering and doing some crazy stuff, that kind of sucks. Yeah, Reflector Mage is alright. Once this thing turns on, I probably just can't win. But so that's 3, 4. They go to 10. It's funny because I might get Geist if it was an option, but it's not. Alright, let's just cast the stupid thing. No, I didn't bring a Knight of Autumn. We didn't see Pyromancer's Ascension. Rallier, Reflector Mage, or Evolution Sage. Right. It's kind of just like fueling their looting. So they have another looting in their hand. It's pretty bad, but they can also just flash back a looting to turn on the Ascension. But that is bias turn. Yeah, I don't like Deputy against both decks. Oh my god, they just had a looting in their hand. Yeah, we're so dead. So yeah, the one turn off we took, we missed our land drop, was terrible for us. And then, I guess not having a Knight is bad. They have 2 Arclights too. I'm just going to concede. Probably, I mean, unless they have actual all air in their hand. Which seems impossible. Once Pyromancer's turns on, like, it's over. Yeah, I'm just going to next game. Bacon Bolt. Alright, what's the next game? Alright. Tough game. Tough game. Obviously, missing a turn in Modern is basically game over most of the time. Can't afford to be a turn behind. Oh, that's the match, too. That sucks. Alright, 2-1. Let's go. Thing in the ice. It's brutal. Brutal. Once again, if you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. This is hour number 11. We're playing a bunch of awesome new War of a Spark cards in Modern. Bunch of fun brews. If you missed any of them, they'll all be up on YouTube. Check out the YouTube channel. Follow the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Y'all great. Huh. Got that YouTube. Oh, new subs. Also, check out the Discord. That's a good idea. I got the YouTube. Check that out too. Standard, Modern, Legacy, Cube Draft. You name it. Bronze to Mythic. Fun Magic stuff. It's all on there. Check out the YouTube. If you miss a stream or just looking for stuff on demand, I post a new video basically every day on the YouTubes, so check that out. Of course, I link my official cool stuff content on there as well. Feature matches, deck techs, the John and Jim Show, Magic Pro, StarCraft Bro. Sweet. Let's go. Alright. I want to cast my spells. I feel like we've had a lot of trouble casting our spells this league. A lot of it was Blood Moon, but it's also just drawing lands. Oh god, Dryad Arbor's so bad. We gotta keep this. Pawn Emulse to 5. Reading Pool. Shock Skis. Treetop Village. Cloudfin Raptor. That's actually kind of cute. Is it the Dryad Arbor actually evolves the Cloudfin Raptor, which is incredible, I guess, but it's our first Cloudfin Raptor of the league so far. Scavenging Ooze. Double-edged sword here for Sidisi's Faithful. We can bounce it, but it will put a creature in the graveyard. We're just going to keep casting stuff, though, so... I think Pelt Collector only cares about power. Evolve cares about power or toughness, though, so... So it's an unsummon that triggers all of our stuff, which is cool. So that is why it is good. So attack for 4. Next turn we get to Neoform something, or Strangleroot Geist set up for Neoform. Tarmogoyf, that's a little bigger. Okay. We could Neoform Pelt Collector for an Avatar of the Resolute. That's not very good, though. Yeah, we'll just play Strangleroot Geist. Set up the Neoform next turn. Next turn we can like do some nasty stuff with Neoform, so we can get like, we draw a land, we can get the evolve thing. I mean the proliferate thing. If we don't draw a land, we can get something else. Sure. Boom shakalaka. Alright, so you get this thing comes in. It's gonna persist everything or whatever, proliferate, whatever the hell it is. Put counters on things. And now we want to get... We have Reflector Mage? No, we have Deputy, I think, right? Rallier. Oh, Rallier's great. Rallier just gets back to Sidisi's Faithful, which bounces Tarmogoyf. Works for me. All these triggers. Take the Sidisi's Faithful concession. Alright, so we both were land light. Obviously, our deck full of 1-mana spells operates better on 2 lands than their deck does. Dryad Arbor, almost a liability, but thankfully it wasn't, so... Alright, fair matchup. I don't want all these Pongifys. Again, I think these Pongifys just suck. Like, I don't like keep boarding them out. It's like kind of like the core of the deck. Like, it's like the part of what the deck's supposed to do, but my opponent's going to be killing my creatures anyway, so let them. And let them trigger their undying effects and so on and so forth, right? Like, I'd never want to Pongify their stuff. These cards only seem good if your opponent's not interacting with you. So I want Reflector Mage. I want Path to Exile and Scavenging Ooze. I like Geist too. Take out all these. Cut Gaddock Teeg. I guess Dryad Arbor's okay. this plays. It's not great. We're a little land heavy, but... Oh, I should have brought the leap in too. Yeah, you're right. I just totally glossed over it. Evolutionary Leap is very good in fair matchups. Alright, I mean, Strangleroot Geist is great, so... Like, once they have, like, Kalitas, they're not going to have many things that exile my things, so a card like Strangleroot Geist seems very good. Like, they're gonna Assassin Trophy my Geist push, or alright, so Liliana's also embarrassing against all the Undying threats. It's kinda cool. Alright, Scavenging Ooze is good. Probably need to path that one, unfortunately. I guess I can wait a turn now. Now we drew Experiment 1, it's actually pretty good. I guess I can just fetch a forest here. I guess... Hold on. If I let them untap, they can like push a Geist and then exile it with the Undying on the stack. I'm allowing them to do that by waiting. But if I path it, I give them more mana. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. I also just fetched when I probably didn't need to. No, Reflector Mage is bad right now. They're just gonna recast it in 2 turns. We don't have enough tempo to really pressure that. I'll let them have it. They have another push, exactly, basically. Now, there's no reason to be getting Reflector Mage or Deputy right now. Reflector Mage is all tempo. We're not far ahead enough to be pushing tempo, and then Deputy just dies to everything anyway, and it's just a waste of a card. I mean, Evolution Sage is pretty cool. Might just be that. Dark Confidant, sure. I'm not too worried about Dark Confidant. I'm worried about Fatal Push into Scavenging Ooze, but alright. We're going to just go for Path, and if they have Push into Scavenging Ooze activation, rough beats, I guess. I think I want to get the Proliferate creature. Just push maximum damage. Alright, they don't. That's good. They don't have it. That's good for us. What's up, Zach? Good games. So now we get to bomb off this thing. This deck 5-0'd something, yeah. Deck's definitely super sweet. Evolve that. Get Evolution Sage. It's basically only bad if they have Damnation. Even then I have Experiment 1, so So that one, and that one, and that one. So that's a concession. Book it. That deck's kind of dope. Experiment. Oh, his damnation can't be regenerated? Oh, sorry. Well, I guess it doesn't then. But I have an Undying creature, so that does. So we've only really lost to the Phoenix deck, and our hands were pretty bad. We like missed a land drop or two, and kind of just got beat. I'm still not convinced that Pongifys and Rapid Hybridizations are even good. But Neoform is good. Like, it finds you the card you want, and then it buffs it up anyway. And then Evolution Sage is a very powerful card, but it's hard to put a lot of Evolution Sages into your deck. You know, like, it's just, it needs things to be going right for it to be good, but when it's good, it's really good. So, being able to play only one is pretty awesome. This is our last match of the day. We're 3-1. That's great. Long stream. This is a long stream. These long streams are tough. It's long. We'll go play some hockey tonight. Nicole's out with John. Their special person school dance or whatever. I'm gonna go play some hockey. And then go to sleep. Because I've been streaming for 11 hours. Home this weekend. No tournament. It's kind of nice. Probably stream tomorrow a bit, maybe. Probably. Sunday is Mother's Day. It's possible me and Nicole do like a Mother's Day stream on like after John goes to bed. Nicole probably like that. Yeah, Nicole has to get her ass in gear for Syracuse. Nicole's coming to SCG Syracuse, and Nicole hasn't played Standard in like 3 years. So that's a good idea. Maybe we'll do that. Do that on Sunday night. Oh my God, opponent, what are you doing? This is the Neoform Rallier Dream. Absolutely. Doomblade Forever, we played the Connolly Woods blue deck. It's really, really, really cool and innovative. I don't think it's very good, but it is really cool. Like, really cool. We went 2-3. It felt almost like a generous 2-3. Let's go. Finish strong. I must say that playing on Magic Online does definitely drag compared to Arena. Like, alright. It's not great. We have a lot of lands. We have a Canopy, though. We can cast our spells, which is nice. It doesn't happen that often. Cloudfin Raptor. It's busted. Any new Super Friends builds? I mean, we've played a lot of Planeswalkers and stuff, yeah. Blast Zone, turn 1. They kept 7. Blast Zone seems good against us, honestly. Alright. We're playing a 1-drop. Like, probably Voice next turn. Maybe they're like some sort of like Coalesce deck. I don't know what they're doing. Blast Zone, turn 1 on the play, keeping 7 is pretty peculiar. Like a this is another Chalice Blood Moon deck. Ugh, come on. Either you have Blood Moon or you don't, friend. It's not that complicated. No, nothing. All right. Well, I guess we're getting a forest now, I guess. And I guess we're gonna play. We get forest. We can't play voice yet. All right. I guess we're getting. I guess we're getting forest. Give me a frowny face in chat if you hate the card Blood Moon. Not a perfect evolve, but if they don't Blood Moon us, and I get to go Pelt Collector, Voice of Resurgence. It's pretty sweet. Just gotta have Anger of Gods, but alright, there it is. Yay! Well, all I can guess is 1/1s now. Pretty cool. Take that, greedy mana base. Listen, don't act like Blood Moon is supposed to be a check on greedy mana bases. These decks want to cast Blood Moon on turn 1. Doesn't matter how good your mana base is if they cast Blood Moon on turn 1. Like, get out of here with that, take that, greedy mana base. That's not what Blood Moon's for, alright? Blood Moon is for making it so your opponent never casts a spell. Victor Prime, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. And Slagstorm. Strangleroot Geist, you got some work to do, my friend. Alright? You got some work to do. I just don't understand why they're going so slow. I just don't understand. Like, your deck literally doesn't do anything. You just play Blood Moon. So you go. Yet you're going so slow. Let me attack you. I mean, the whole point of a Blood Moon deck is to play Blood Moon before I can even play Fetch Lands. So, like, yeah, I could have, like, an island in my deck. But, like, a lot of the time, it probably wouldn't even matter. You know? Four more turns. Well, it isn't that Blood Moon's too good. It's honestly pretty similar to Nexus of Fate in Standard, where it's not necessarily too good. It's just obnoxious, you know? Aiden, new sub from Texas, playing since RTR. Favorite card, Siege Rhino. Favorite deck is The Rock. Aiden, thanks for subbing, my friend. I appreciate it. What part of Texas are you from? Holy crap. Friend. Just do something. Alright, that's enough for me. Alright, you win. You got me. D dead. Dallas, sweet. I like Fort Worth a lot. It's one of my favorite stops on tour. Alright, so all the Pongifys are out. And one path. On Scavenging Ooze, Knight, Reflector Mage, Geist. Cut cut Gaddock Teeg. Do I want the paths? I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, again, Knight of Autumn comes in to kill Chalice the Void and Ensnaring Bridge. Yes, it can't kill a Blood Moon, but we don't have any basics anyway. We can only cast green cards. We can only cast Experiment 1, Pelt Collector, Young Wolf, Scavenging Ooze, Evolution Sage if they play a Blood Moon. And we have no way to remove it. That's just life. We can't change that now. Our deck is submitted, you know, so if I knew I was playing against Blood Moon every round, I might have built my deck a little differently. But we're going to... I guess we just keep. Basic Forest. Young Wolf. Maybe we could have mulliganed this hand. It's pretty bad. If they're playing Slagstorm and not Anger, though, then our hand's like pretty good against that. Alright. Go get him, Young Wolf. Land, not an ideal draw there, obviously. I think any spell would be nice, but... Oh my god. Voice of Resurgence. We're definitely getting angered on turn 3, for sure. Not playing around it. They already showed a Slagstorm, so... Alright, turn 3, turn 2 Blood Moon. I mean, you just can't do anything, unfortunately. Your turn. Also, like, an island would be really bad in this deck, as would a plains. It doesn't cast... We have so many double green cards. We have like double greens and a lot of one-mana green cards. It would hurt in literally every other matchup. Three, 6, 9... Oh, it's such a long clock. Fatal 5-0, sweet. $10 deck decks. Like, I'm not even mad that I can't cast any spells. Whatever, it is what it is. But what in God's name is taking so long? You know? Yeah, I mean, the new Karn definitely seems like a net negative for Modern overall. It does seem like it's pushing a lot of these prison decks into the format. And they're just obviously not very fun to play against. Oh my god. Thank you. Alright, we're going to concede. I also just can't bear to play against this person anymore because they're just so slow. We're probably going to lose anyway. So, Blood Moon gets us again. we won the first 2 matches against Blood Moon. So, but deck seems super cool. It does seem like we're a little light on mana. I'm not convinced always Pongify are necessary. We never actually cast a Pongify once, so I mean, like, I get it. You Pongify your Young Wolf, you get double evolve triggers. I get it. The problem is that when things aren't going well, that's just really bad. And you never really want to target your opponent's stuff with Pongify. You can, but you don't really want to. I just think there's far too many Pongify effects. Geist is good. Honestly, Neoform is just really, really good. Sacrificing a Voice of Resurgence or Geist or Young Wolf to Neoform was pretty awesome. Getting the run 1 Rallier. Deck's super cool, honestly. It's cool. It can play Gaddock Teeg in the main. Doesn't hurt it at all. Wouldn't mind a little more like actual interaction. Maybe even some counter spells in a sideboard. I don't know, but deck's super cool. Deck's definitely really, really, really fun. A lot of things you can do with it, obviously, with Neoform and toolboxes, as well as just generally building the deck. How many Pongifys do you want? Things of that nature. And deck's sweet. So, I had fun. Hopefully you did too. That's going to do it for today. 11 hours of streaming. Give yourself a hand. Now give me a hand. Yeah. We played all these decks today. We played Legend Daxes. We played Devotion. Played the pitch deck. We played Nimbus Reborn. If you missed any of these, they'll all be on the YouTube. Alright, they're all on the YouTube if you missed them. Check those out. Follow the YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. Follow everywhere. Check out the cool stuff, Ink stuff, and everything else. Alright, I love you all. I'm going to host somebody cool. Which deck did I like the most? I'm not sure. Probably the Bring to Light. Probably this deck. Bring to Light was just really, really good. But yeah, so YouTube folks, make sure you subscribe. All right, YouTube folks, you all great.